If your hands and feet feel like they're being jabbed by 1,000 tiny needles, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen closely. What I'm about to share helped one of my patients get feeling back in her fingers in just 14 days, using something easy to find and surprisingly affordable. But here's what truly scares me. If you ignore this tingling and numbness, you're not just dealing with annoyance. You're risking permanent nerve damage that can lead to dangerous falls, total loss of sensation in your extremities, and a serious loss of independence. The good news is catching this early means you can reverse it, and I'm going to show you exactly how. I'm Dr. Matthew Brooks, and over the years, I've committed myself to helping people over 60 regain health and vitality. Today, I'm going to reveal the exact vitamin your nerves are desperately begging for, why it works so strongly, how much you should take, and the crucial mistakes most seniors make that stop results from happening. Before we go any further, leave a comment below telling me your age and which country you're watching from. I love connecting with our worldwide community, and your engagement helps me create content that truly matters to you. Now, I want you to ask yourself whether you're experiencing any of these warning signs. Do your hands or feet tingle when you're trying to fall asleep at night? Do you struggle to feel hot or cold water when you turn on the faucet? Are buttons getting harder to fasten even though your hands look completely normal? Do you feel unsteady while walking, like you're not fully sure where your feet are landing? Or maybe you've noticed that burning feeling in your feet that won't go away no matter what you try. If you said yes to even one of these, your nerves are sending an urgent distress signal that you cannot afford to ignore. Let me explain what's happening inside your body right now. Because once you understand this, everything changes. Your nerves are like electrical wires running through your entire body, carrying messages from your brain to your fingers, your toes, everywhere. But here's the problem nobody talks about. Those nerves are wrapped in a protective coating, almost like the plastic insulation on an electrical cord. As we age, especially after 60, the body's ability to maintain that protective coating drops dramatically. When that coating starts breaking down, nerves become damaged, exposed, and begin misfiring wildly. That's exactly what creates tingling, numbness, and that awful burning pain that keeps you awake at night. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and this is information that could truly change your life. There is one specific vitamin your body must have to repair and maintain that protective nerve coating. Without it, nerves cannot heal no matter what else you do. With it, you can actually reverse damage that has already happened. I'm talking about vitamin B1, also called thiamine, and this is not just another supplement fad or marketing trick. In my practice, I've seen incredible transformations. I've watched people who couldn't hold a coffee cup without dropping it regain full hand strength and coordination. I've seen patients who couldn't feel their feet while walking become steady and confident again, able to take walks without fear. I've witnessed people who believed their best years were gone return to gardening, cooking, and even dancing. These aren't rare exceptions or lucky flukes. This happens regularly when people correct their B1 deficiency the right way. The truth is, your body is incredibly resilient and wants to repair itself. Your nerves are built to heal when they receive the right support. They are not beyond hope. They simply need the right fuel, and B1 is that critical fuel. Think of it this way. If you owned a car and never added oil to the engine, eventually it would break down completely. The parts would grind, wear out, and stop working. Well, B1 is like oil for your nervous system. It keeps everything running smoothly, protects delicate nerve fibers, and helps signals travel from your brain to every part of your body without interference or static. When you don't have enough B1, it's like running your nervous system on empty. Messages become scrambled and confused. Signals misfire at random. You get that pins and needles sensation that drives you insane. Your hands feel numb when you're trying to do simple tasks. Your feet feel like they aren't even there, like you're walking on thick socks all the time. Walking becomes scary because you can't feel where your feet are landing. You start bumping into things because your body's internal GPS is thrown off. But when you give your body the B1 it urgently needs, the healing process can begin almost right away. Your body starts rebuilding that protective coating around nerves. Signals begin traveling clearly again without static or interference. Numbness starts fading week by week. Patients describe it as finally feeling like themselves again for the first time in years, like someone switched the lights back on after a long period of darkness. Now, you might be thinking you probably get enough B1 from your diet because you eat well and take care of yourself. Here's the shocking truth most doctors never mention. Many adults over 60 are low in B1, and most don't realize it until nerve damage becomes serious. Studies show up to one-third of older adults don't get enough B1 from diet alone, and the numbers get much worse if you're taking certain common medications. Why does this happen? There are three reasons nobody talks about, and understanding them could save you years of unnecessary suffering. First, as we age, the stomach produces less acid, which means we can't absorb B1 from food as efficiently as we did when we were younger. Even if you're eating all the right foods in perfect portions, your body may only absorb a small fraction of the B1 inside them. A healthy 30-year-old might absorb 60 or 70% of the B1 from food, but after 60, that can fall to 20 or 30%. Same food, same serving, but your body just can't extract and use it the same way anymore. Second, many common medications actively block B1 absorption or drain your body's reserves. If you take medications for diabetes, especially metformin or water pills for blood pressure, those can steadily reduce B1 levels over time. Some heartburn medications quietly do the same. These drugs may help one problem while creating another that nobody warns you about. I've seen patients take these for 10 or 15 years without anyone ever checking their B1. They develop nerve damage slowly, and everyone assumes it's normal aging when it's actually a fixable deficiency. Third, even if you eat B1-rich foods like whole grains, beans, and lean pork, modern food processing removes B1 from most foods. White bread, white rice, processed foods, they contain almost no B1. Your body works hard, yet gets very little in return. Let me share a real example that shows this perfectly. I had a patient named Robert who was 71 and very health conscious. He walked daily, ate lots of vegetables, and avoided junk. He did everything doctors recommend, yet he came to me complaining of worsening numbness in his feet. He said it felt like he was constantly walking on thick socks. He couldn't feel the pedals when driving. He was terrified it was diabetes complications or severe circulation problems. We did detailed blood work, and his B1 level was dangerously low. When I asked about his medications, he was taking a diabetes pill and a water pill that he'd been on for years. Those medications had quietly drained his B1 reserves the whole time, and nobody had warned him or tested him. We started B1 supplementation immediately. Within 3 weeks, he called me nearly crying from relief. He said he could feel his feet again, feel the ground while walking, feel the gas pedal in his car. He felt stable and confident for the first time in months. He told me it was like someone turned the lights back on inside his body. That's when I realized how many people are suffering for no reason, walking around with low B1, dealing with worsening nerve damage, and nobody is connecting the simple dots. They keep suffering, believing it's inevitable aging when there's a straightforward solution right in front of them. If you're over 60 and feeling tingling, numbness, burning, or weakness in your hands or feet, you need to understand that every day you stay low in B1, your nerves are taking more damage. Early damage can reverse quickly, sometimes within weeks. Long-term damage takes months and sometimes cannot be fully reversed. Time matters more than you realize. Here's another critical point. Low B1 doesn't only impact nerves. It affects your energy, your mood, your memory, and your balance. Some people feel exhausted all the time and blame aging when they just need more B1. Some people feel foggy and forgetful and fear dementia when they simply need this one essential vitamin. Now, let me tell you exactly what to do. Pay close attention because details matter here, and getting it right is the difference between success and disappointment. Step 1. Choose the correct form of B1. Not all B1 supplements are the same, and this is absolutely crucial. You need a specific form called Benfotiamine. Regular thiamine breaks down quickly in the stomach before it can support nerves effectively, but Benfotiamine stays in the body longer and works much better for nerve repair. It's designed to reach your nerves where it's needed most. When you shop in a store or online, pick up the bottle and read the label carefully. Look for the word Benfotiamine spelled Benfotiamine. If it only lists the mean without specifying the form, it can still help somewhat. But Benfotiamine is far more powerful for nerve healing. Don't cut corners here. Your nerves deserve the strongest support you can give them. Step 2. Take the proper dose. For nerve repair, I recommend 150 to 300 milliglarn of Benfotiamine per day. That's a therapeutic dose for healing damaged nerves effectively. Here's the good news. B1 is water-soluble, meaning your body keeps what it needs and safely flushes out the rest in urine. You cannot take too much. There has never been a documented B1 overdose. If your deficiency is severe or symptoms are intense, start with 300 milligrams. If symptoms are mild, 150 milligrams may be enough. But most people over 60 with noticeable nerve symptoms need the full 300 milligrams to see real results. Step 3. Take it at the same time every day. Take your B1 in the morning with breakfast, never on an empty stomach. B1 supports energy, so morning is ideal. If you take it at night, it could disrupt sleep. Take it with a meal that includes a bit of healthy fat, like eggs, avocado, or nuts, because fat helps absorption. Put the bottle next to your coffee maker or breakfast plate so you can't forget. Make it part of your morning routine, like brushing your teeth. Set a phone reminder if needed because consistency is everything. You must take it daily without fail. Your body uses B1 continuously day and night. If you take it randomly, you'll get random results. Miss 3 or 4 days and progress slows or even reverses. Think of it like watering a plant. One big watering doesn't keep it alive for a month. It needs steady daily care. Now, here's what you can expect when you take B1 correctly with the right form and the right dose. In week 1, you may notice increased energy before nerve changes show up. Many patients tell me their mental fog improves within just a few days. Their mind feels clearer and sharper. They wake up feeling more refreshed instead of dragging through the morning. Week 2 is when many people notice the first signs of nerve improvement. Maybe your hands don't tingle as much when you wake up, or your feet feel a little more normal while walking. These small changes are signals your nerves are waking up and beginning to repair themselves. Weeks 3 and 4 bring stronger and more consistent improvements. Constant tingling quiets down significantly. You can feel textures more clearly when touching things. Balance feels steadier while walking. You're not dropping items as often. You feel more confident moving around your home without fear. Months 2 and 3 bring major improvement that truly changes daily life. By then, most patients say they feel like a completely different person compared to when they began. The burning is gone or greatly reduced. The numbness is significantly better or fully gone. They're doing things they couldn't do before, returning to hobbies they abandoned, and joining activities they avoided for months or years. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 67-year-old patient who came to me crying. She couldn't feel her grandchildren's hands when they held hers, and it shattered her heart. She was dropping things constantly, glasses, plates. Her phone cracked 3 times. She feared losing independence and becoming a burden. When she walked, she felt unsteady like she was on a boat. She had already fallen twice in 6 months, once in her kitchen and once in a parking lot. Her daughter had to visit every morning to help her with buttons. Margaret had been a seamstress for 40 years, sewing detailed wedding dresses, and now she couldn't even button her own blouse. She felt embarrassed, frustrated, and devastated. Her blood work showed severe B1 deficiency with dangerously low levels. We started her immediately on 300 milliliters of Benfotiamine daily. Within 2 weeks, just 14 days, she could feel a real difference. Her hands felt more alive and responsive. Within 6 weeks, she was buttoning her shirts again without help. She cried telling me because such a simple thing that most people never think about meant everything to her. It meant dignity and independence. Within 3 months, she was knitting and sewing again. She made me a beautiful scarf and said it was her way of thanking me for giving her life back. But here's the truth. I didn't give her life back. The B1 did. Her body did. All I did was point her toward the right step and give her body what it needed to heal itself naturally. Margaret suffered for 2 years before seeing me. 2 full years of unnecessary struggle. She didn't have to suffer that long, and neither do you. But most people don't know this solution exists because nobody tells them. Before we finish, I need to cover 3 critical warnings that could affect your safety. Warning number 1, if possible, get proper testing before you begin. Ask your doctor for blood work that includes B1 levels. This confirms whether you're deficient and helps you track progress. Don't guess blindly. Get tested so you know where you're starting. Warning number 2, some health conditions require supervision. If you have kidney problems or take multiple medications, speak with your doctor before starting any supplement plan. For most people, B1 is safe and well tolerated with no side effects. But if you have serious health concerns, check with your doctor to be safe and responsible. Warning number 3, medication interactions are real and important. If you take diabetes medications or diuretics, those can continuously deplete B1. Your doctor should know you're supplementing so they can monitor levels and adjust medications if necessary. Some medications and B1 can work against each other unless managed properly. Here's something very important that most people don't realize. B1 works best when it's paired with other B vitamins, especially B6 and B12. These vitamins function as a team, supporting each other and improving efficiency in the body. Instead of taking only B1 alone, consider a quality B complex that includes benodium as the B1 source. Look for one that has at least 100 milligrams of B6 and 1,000 micrograms of B12. This combination is especially powerful for nerve health and can produce the strongest results in the shortest time. Listen, I know what it's like to watch someone suffer from nerve damage. It's heartbreaking to see someone lose confidence, independence, and the ability to do what they love. That's why I'm so committed to spreading this message as widely as possible. You don't have to live with nerve damage. You don't have to accept tingling and numbness as an unavoidable part of aging. Your body has an incredible ability to heal when it gets the right tools and support. B1 is one of those essential tools your body needs. Here's your simple action plan moving forward. Week 1, start taking 150 to 300 milligrams of benfotiamine daily with breakfast. Don't wait. Begin today. Week 2, add a B-complex supplement that contains benodium, at least 100 milligrams of B6, and at least 1,000 micrograms of B12. Take it in the morning with food. Weeks 2 through 4, keep a simple symptom journal. Rate tingling and numbness from 1 to 10 daily. This helps you track progress objectively and stay motivated. Week 4, follow up with your doctor to review levels and evaluate progress with blood work. Bonus tips to help you succeed. Always take B1 with food that includes some healthy fat. Avoid alcohol as much as possible because it drains B1. Add B1-rich foods like whole grains, beans, and lean pork. Stay hydrated with 6 to 8 glasses of water a day so your body can process and use the vitamins effectively. This protocol has helped countless patients rebuild nerve health and quality of life. It can help you too if you commit consistently. Now, before you go, I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me, are you feeling tingling or numbness right now? What symptoms are you dealing with? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to finally take action. If this video helped you understand what's happening to your nerves and gave you a clear path forward, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already because I make videos like this every week to help you handle the health challenges that come with aging. Together, we're proving that 60, 70, 80, and beyond can be some of the healthiest, most vibrant years of your life. I'm Dr. Matthew Brooks, and remember, your best years don't have to be behind you. With the right knowledge and action, you can regain comfort, confidence, and independence. Start supporting those nerves today by giving them the B1 they're begging for, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and remember your health is in your hands.